Hello, this is Christina Guerrero and I'm here to report about the staffing requirements and staff development in distance education. On your screen are the objectives of Module 5. Let's answer the first question. Why is staff development the most crucial element in running DE programs? Distance education often serves as a catalyst for the adoption of learner-centered approaches to instruction. As a result, a significant commitment to distance education is also often a commitment to changes in the roles of students, faculty, and the institution itself, even though the quality of instruction is stable. Successful distance instruction depends on more than the competence in these areas. Additional vital attributes are to create an intellectually and emotionally sustaining telepresence and the capacity to build virtual communities. Gunawardena relayed her personal experience and observations on the adaptation of DE. She explained that she had to learn to change her role from that of a teacher in front of the class and that of the facilitator at one with the participants. But what are these so-called roles present in distance education? According to these researchers, these are the roles that are needed to be able to implement and manage distance education programs. Only trainer and leader were added by Williams later on. It is important to note that these roles are not equivalent to positions or titles, and many roles can be assumed by one person. Therefore, faculty who are accustomed to conventional teaching methods will have to assume new roles and learn new skills if they are to be facilitators in a learner-centered distance education system. This is where staff development programs come in. Reagan explained that the primary goal of the faculty or professional development is to develop competence in the necessary skills of the online instructor, enabling them to survive initially and ultimately thrive in this new teaching and learning space. The following are the unique elements of faculty development programs across the United States: orientation to the use of technologies, presentation on how instructional design must be revised, discussion of the presentation methods and social presence techniques, presentation on the importance of formative evaluation, recommendations to the staff to visit each distance site at least once, and session on providing ongoing support for students. To recap, staff development is the most crucial element in running distance education programs because it ensures quality online distance learning for preparing the staff on the roles that they have to play in the implementation of the DE program. And now for our second objective, what are the competencies that must be developed in staff in distance education programs? Reagan defines competency as the knowledge, skill, attitude, or ability that enables the online instructor to effectively perform a function to some standard of success. In his article on defining competencies for online teaching success, Reagan introduced the Competencies for Online Teaching Success, or COTS model, which classifies the list of competencies into 6 broad categories. Another set of studies worth mentioning in this module are those of Pax and Williams. These two comparable studies, conducted almost a decade apart, are both used as basis for the set of competencies essential in staff development in DE programs. The 10 most important competencies identified by PAC are interpersonal communication, planning, collaboration, English proficiency, writing, organizational, feedback, knowledge of distance learning field, basic technology knowledge, and technology access knowledge. Williams, on the other hand, identified 8 general competencies related to communication and interaction, 9 related to management and administration, 4 to technology, aid to learning and instruction, and one classified as miscellaneous, which is the data analysis skills. In the next slides, you'll see the 30 competencies by Williams, arranged according to the general categories. It is important to note that in both studies, interpersonal communication skills remained necessary across all roles and dominated the top 10 competencies. Furthermore, basic technology skills became more important, whereas more advanced technology skills such as engineering became less important. After answering the two objectives of this module, you might be wondering how faculty development for distance education teachers should be done. Here are some tips for faculty development managers. Ask the faculty what they specifically need. Keep in contact with shareholders. Establish a menu of clustered offerings. Make courses application-based. Offer sessions in online and blended formats. Give certifications to faculty members who successfully complete a cluster. Have key online faculty members share from their expertise. Provide appropriate examples or activities for different disciplines or levels, and invite faculty to work on research projects. At Syracuse University School of Information Studies, Director of Instructional Design Peggy Brown concentrates on assisting faculty in developing the most effective pedagogy they can for their online classrooms. Here are some of the school's best practices. When new online faculty come on board, they get to access a sample course so that they can try out new tools and familiarize themselves with LMS. Brown also makes available a new faculty account with access to several successful distance learning courses so that they can refer to these sample courses and see how different faculty handle issues. She also makes use of the faculty orientation as a venue for faculty and staff to review and address concerns for the online program. All new faculty must also complete a 6-day online asynchronous training course, which also involves the participation of experienced faculty to make the experience more relevant. Brown is also a proponent of the value of mentoring, where she asks PhD students to audit an online course, observe the progression of the course, and discuss it with a primary faculty member. Lastly, she conducts her brown bag sessions virtually, which allows faculty around the world to attend, participate, and present. However, as more and more faculty are being asked to teach online, there is also a growing need to address workload, promotion, and tenure policies to reflect the differences between teaching online and teaching face-to-face. Kelly and Lorenzetti note the following concerns of faculty and staff that need to be addressed in faculty development. First, online instruction demands more time of the instructor because of the interaction that's involved. A big concern for faculty is how the additional work involved in teaching online will affect their productivity in other aspects of their jobs. Second, attitudes toward online teaching and its prevalence vary widely across disciplines and institutions. As a result, schools are going at different rates and there are different levels of commitment to online instruction as being an overall strategy. Lastly, faculty who encounter problems getting technology to work well and who have trouble resolving technology issues in real time may be less inclined to want to offer a course online. The following slides will show you discussion points for this report. You may just choose 1 to 2 questions you would like to answer.